Alright, so in this video you'll be learning how to take trades. I'll zoom this out. How to take trades on MT5. All right, pretty simple. So we're gonna switch over to our chart. All right, wait, before I do that. All right, let's say I send a signal. Let me change the color. Let's say I send a signal and say, okay, buy. Let's say I say buy gold, right? Let's say I say buy gold. Cool. And then let me just zoom this in. Cool. And then I send the SL and TP, right? So let me put SL in red. So SL means stop loss, and TP means, let me put TP in green. TP means take profit. Take profit. Cool. So we're gonna have to go over to our chart to do a quick chart breakdown, but I'm not gonna get into the details. So just for the sake of this video, it's going to be a random entry just for the sake of this video. Cool. So you go over to your chart. So this is what the gold chart will be looking like. Hold on. Let me just flip this here. I think I'm being shown so much in the background. I'm just realizing that. Alright. Yeah, cool. Alright, so let's say, alright, so this is what the chart be looking like. It's currently on the 30 minutes time frame, but again, we're not gonna go into the fine print of this. We're gonna keep it simple. So let's say I send the signal and I say, okay, buy gold. So what you're supposed to do is identify the pair, right? Identify the pair, then you click on trade. Click on trade. Ensure that you always adjust your lot size. Ensure that it's always on the lowest lot size at least, right? Ensure that it's on the lowest lot size. And then you can just go ahead and enter the trade. Afterwards, you can adjust your stop loss. Afterwards, you can adjust your stop loss and your TP. Cool. So I take the trade. So let's adjust our stop loss and TP. So again, just for the sake of this video, it's a random entry, right? Just for the sake of this video. So we're going to set our stop loss right there, and I'm gonna set my TP up here, right here. I'm gonna set my TP right there. All right, so what's this? 33. So my stop loss is at 33.84, and then my TP is at 33.98. Hold on, 33.98, and then you hit modify. Cool. We can remove these. These are horizontal lines. All right. All right, so stop loss. If you had watched the very first video, stop loss means how much you're willing to risk per trade, right? And as you can see, the stop loss, we are willing to lose $5.82. I don't know if you can see it properly, but we're willing to lose $5.82 to make $8.18, right? And that is based on the lot size that we use, but we're not going to get into that as of right now for this video. Just for video purposes, we're just going to focus on how to take the trade and how to close out of a trade, right? So again, let's say I send a signal and I say buy gold. Of course, I'm going to enter the stop loss and I'm going to enter the TP, right? So your job is to go to your MT5 trade, your MT5 chart, I should say. And this is what the MT5 app looks like. So if you don't have the app, go ahead and get it. It says MetaTrader 5, right? It have the number 5. You just go to your app store. You go to your app store. So if you don't have the app, you go to your app store, guys, and you type in MetaTrader 5. I do have a video which shows the entire setting up process to connect your MetaTrader 5 account along with setting up your Deriv account. Deriv is the broker that we will use when we send the volatility index trades along with the forex trades that we will be sending. All right, so I'm gonna do another example, right? I'm going to do another example. And then, but before I get into the other example, here we can see the trade actually running. So let me just zoom in. Can I just zoom in this? Yeah, let me just zoom in. So here we can see that the trade is running, right? So it's XAU USD, that's the gold trade. It's currently in a buy. The lot size is 0.01. And we're currently up 43 cents or 40 cents. And again, that is based on the lot size. Now, bear in mind, I'm not going to tell people to increase their lot size because, oh, you know, you want to make a lot of money, right? However, you'll do that if it's a case where you have it to risk, right? But for now, we will approach these trades with caution, especially if you're new to trading. We will approach every single trade with caution. So we will ensure that we use proper risk management for all of our trades. All right, so let's do another example. So again, let's say I send the signal. So let me go back to my board. So let's say I send another signal and say, okay, let me use this. So let's say I say, okay, sell. And again, just for the sake of the video, these are just random, okay? So I say, okay, sell VIX 50, right? Sell VIX 50. And of course, I will send the stop loss and I will send the TP, right? So once you get the information right there, you go ahead and you go over to your chart. You look for VIX 50 in the drop down menu. If it's a case where it's not there, you go to the search bar right here under quotes, and then you type it out. Volatility index, volatility 50 index. So it's right there. and then you just check mark and then hit cancel. Then you go back to quotes, and then you hit VIX 50 volatility 50 index. Now, as mentioned, I send a signal, right? And I told you to sell. So what I suggest, you quickly go ahead and hit sell, but before you do that, you ensure that it's on the lowest lot size, right? We ensure that it's on the lowest lot size, right? And then we hit sell. Afterwards, we can adjust our stop loss and TP, because it do take some time, right? We have to ensure that the numbers align and stuff like that. So I want to ensure that we get into the trade first thing first, and then we enter our stop loss and TP afterwards. So hold on. So give me a second. All right, so we have identified our, again, this is not going to be the case for all trades. This is just for the sake of this video, okay? All right, so we are going to modify our trade. So we're going to adjust our stop loss. So you enter the numbers as it is. I will actually send the numbers in the group. You don't need to worry about going to the chart to find the numbers and this and that. I will go ahead, I will send the numbers in the group, and it's your job to modify the trade, and you go ahead and enter your stop loss and your TP. And all you're doing is just entering the numbers. You enter the trade and you just enter the numbers, and that's it. Then you hit modify. There we go, and we're in the trade. I can remove these. Cool. And that was just a quick analysis, guys, and we're already up a little profit, right? And again, it was random, so yeah, it was random. Anyway, so yeah, that's that. So ensure that you rewatch the video again so that you understand. Rewatch the video. So I gave you two examples, one for a buy and one for a sell. So you're supposed to know how to take a buy signal. You're supposed to know how to take a sell signal, right? Now we're going to look at how we exit the trades. So you can exit the trade by, so you hold down onto the pair that you'd like to close. So let's say I want to close out the VIX 50 trade, right? Let's say I want to close out that one. So I hold on to it, and then I can hit close position, or I can hit bulk operations. Cool. So again, I can hit close position, or I can hit bulk operations. Now the pro to bulk operation is that, let's say you're in a drawdown and you'd like to quickly close out everything, you can hit close all positions. That's if you like to quickly exit the trades, you can hit close all positions. If it's a case where you want to secure all of your profits, you can hit close profitable positions. Cool. And the rest is self-explanatory, right? And of course, if you want to specifically close out your VIX 50 trades, you hit close volatility 50 index positions, right? Cool. So let me demonstrate. So I'm gonna hit close position. and then I close. That's just it. That's just it. And look, our random trade in gold is currently trending with a little profit. We're now up $1.40. And again, this is with the lowest lot size. All right. Now, please do not experiment with any big lot size on your real account. You can do that on a demo account. And again, go back to the first video, and it shows you how to open up a demo account, right, on your MT5 if you want to experiment with big lot size. But please do not do that on your real account, because your real account is your real money. And yeah, all right, so we were able to discuss how to enter a buy signal, how to enter a sell. We were able to discuss how to take a buy trade, how to take a sell trade, how to quickly close the trades if it's a case where we're in drawdown, or if we want to quickly take profit or secure profits that we would like to secure, right? So yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, if it's a case where you don't understand what I just said in the first run, please to rewatch the video so that you understand. All right, so the video will be always here for you to replay.